She's a whistle on the wind, a feather on the breeze.
All right. Hello, hello, everyone. How are we all doing today? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. Welcome back. Feels like it's been absolutely forever. All right. Oh, okay. Camera's being a little bit funny. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ramsey, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well, brother. Samuel, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Asa, good evening, sir. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Land of Lakes, welcome. Welcome. Hope we're all doing well. Oh, thank you very much for that kind comment there, Land of Lakes. Yeah, glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, it was quite fun to make that video. I thought, considering I don't really have enough time on my hands at the moment to make a bit more of an in-depth video, I thought I'd make something that's a little bit easier to make and get something out there. Hopefully the 737 is coming fairly soon, so hopefully it gets the hype building. Anyways, we're back. I don't know if you guys have seen many of my updates or anything like that. But I've unfortunately been suffering a little bit with COVID-19 and making a bit of a recovery now, but nevertheless. Yeah, I've been having to deal with that for a while, hence why I've not been online. Hope we're all doing well anyway. We're going to be having a bit more of a chill stream today. I'm not on VATSIM or anything. I do have multiplayer on though, so if you want to join along, you are absolutely more than welcome to. We're going to be flying from Edinburgh to the Faroe Islands. We're going to be flying to Vágar. Which obviously is the Faroe Islands sort of capital and the only airport on the Faroe Islands. I've got the MK Studios scenery for the Faroe Islands, which makes the airport quite nice looking, I do have to say. And we're going to be starting off here in Edinburgh, which is the Pyreegue Dev Co scenery, which is also absolutely exquisite. It's probably one of the best sceneries for Microsoft Flight Simulator. We'll have a bit of a look around in just a moment, but yeah. But yeah, let's have a look then. So definitely a little bit out of practice with streaming, but hopefully it should all go well today. All right, let's do this thing. Yeah, thank you, Ramsey. I'm doing okay now, thank you. Yeah, I've just got a bit of a cough. I had a sniffly nose as well up till about yesterday. That seems to have gone now, so just got a bit of a lingering cough, really. But I think the worst is by far over. Today is my last day of isolation too, so yeah, looking forward to being able to leave the house again. All right. All right, let's do it. So I've been having a bit of a mess around with my my audio situation as well for the stream. So you'll probably notice the audio should be nicely ducking out the way for when I'm speaking, and I think that should be pretty nice for the stream, especially when when you switch to outside view and it suddenly goes a lot louder. I think that should definitely be quite useful. All right, let's see who have we got. We've got Samuel in his F18. Love to see it. We've got I'm not sure if this is a player right here or not. I can't really tell. There's no name tag for some reason. We've got Tredin I can't say that one. Not sure if you're in the chat as well there, dude, but yeah, we've got a couple of people there, and then I think I saw Acer over there as well. Love to see it. And for some reason, why are all my doors open? Interesting. Anyways, some really cool, exciting updates for the A32NX since we last streamed. Actually, they've added in a full, well, I say full. They've added in a nose wheel steering simulation, which is actually really nice. That's the main reason I actually wanted to fly this today. Just because the nose wheel steering simulation is so nice. It feels so good to use. And they've actually hooked that up to the hydraulics simulation in the aircraft as well. So it is actually really nice to use. And there is some, it isn't just purely the ability to decouple the rudder from the nose wheel steering. It's actually a fairly in-depth simulation, which I'm pretty excited for, to be honest with you. All right. Well then, let's have a quick look around this. Let's have a look around this scenery, because this is an absolutely stunning scenery. I don't know if you guys have seen too much of it, but this is an absolutely fantastic scenery. Let's have a quick look around here then. So, obviously we're here at the main terminal. You can notice immediately that they have some absolutely fantastic ground textures. You know what I'm like for ground textures, but yeah, absolutely brilliant ground textures, as you can see across the board. Very realistic looking. Very cool. Main terminal itself is looking pretty damn fantastic. Looks exactly like the real terminal, and we've even got a bunch of people inside. The glass you can see from the outside as well, sorry, from the inside as well, which is fairly nice to see. You don't see that on all the sceneries. And then the inside is just so nicely done. So nicely done. Look at the detail here on this gate. That is just brilliant. I love how you can actually read the text here on the little banister. And then even these signs here, you can kind of come back here. You can actually read these signs, which is pretty damn crazy, the resolution on those. And then, yeah, a few little shops and whatnot. Even a Weatherspoons. Love to see it. It's just so nicely done. I'm very impressed with this scenery. Very impressed. Got a Brewdog here as well. Nice lit up sign as well. Yeah, it's just great. It's just great. Here's Acer. Give him a wave. And as you can see, it's just fantastic. I could go on forever about this. But there's just so many nice little details like you've got here. This sign lights up at night as well. Very cool. Yeah, highly recommend this scenery. Definitely one of the best I've seen so far for the sim. Oh, and you've got the iconic tower here as well at Edinburgh. Very cool indeed. Do we have anything at the top though? That is the question. Oh, of course we do. Of course we do. I don't know why I ever doubted it. Fantastic. It has the shops in the right place as well. I mean, I can't vouch for that because I haven't been inside the terminal at Edinburgh. But if they're going to go to the level of detail they have done so far, I would not be surprised if these shops are in the right place. I would not be surprised. All bar one here as well. I didn't notice that one before. And yeah, I think we can actually work our way through here. All the way to the check-in as well. Maybe not. Maybe I just do this. And then... Is there a check-in? Is it down here? Here we are. Here's a check-in area. Not quite as detailed, but understandably, this is obviously a much less frequented area. So there you go. Absolutely fantastic scenery by Pyreegue Dev Co. Cannot fault it at all. Excuse me. That's brilliant, Nathan. It's your home airport. Fantastic. Love to see it, mate. Love to see it. Land O'Lakes, I set up nose wheel with my side stick twist. I like it because flying VR and it's like I'm using a tiller. Yeah, exactly. That's what I did as well. That's what I did. I don't think there is... Oh, there is actually a tiller on this side in this this aircraft. I'm not actually sure if there is in the real one or not. But yeah, nevertheless, that's what I've done. It's very, very nice. Oh, Nathan can. That's amazing. Everything is identical. Even the shops as well. That's so cool to see. All right. Anyway, let's get on with things. Anyway, a little bit less mucking around now, and let's get underway. All right. So batteries on, external power we've got connected, so we'll turn that on as well. I'm just going to turn the music down a little bit here. There we go. Okay, cool. So adheres to nav 1, 2, and 3. We get the crew supply oxygen on, the ground control to on as well for the cockpit voice recorder. We'll get the nav lights on. No smoking can come to auto, emergency exits to arm, and then we'll also go ahead and turn the fuel pumps on as well, and strobes to auto, and I think we'll leave everything else as it is for now. Cool. Okay, let's go ahead and do a fire test for the APU. Engine 1 fire test. And engine 2 fire test. Cockpit voice recorder test. That is working. Oh, it sounds like they've changed that. It didn't used to do that where it stopped. But that's working fine. Cargo smoke test. All looking good there as well. Beautiful. Okay, so moving down. Let's go ahead and turn some of this lighting up here. Get airports on that side. Constraints on this side. That's all looking good. Coming down here. Get the upper and lower ECAM brightness turned up, as well as the MCDU. Very good, very good. We'll go ATSU, AOC, and I'm just going to get the meta for this location. We'll go ahead and send that off. Going down here. Everything looks good. We'll turn the lighting up a little bit here, as well as the integral lights. We'll set our squawk to 2000. And I think that should do it for now. Rudder trim is 0, and cockpit door is currently unlocked. That's absolutely fine. Alright, cool. Let's turn up our ND and PFD. Turn the floor lights on as well. We'll go ahead and do the same over on this side. Turn the tablet on, and let's get some fuel loaded, shall we? Did I do the new rudder pedal thing? I assume you're talking about the nose wheel steering, Ramsey. Yeah, I did indeed, yeah. Okay, doke. So, fuel. Block fuel for this flight is going to be 7311 kilos. Let's start the refueling process. Excuse me. All right. Cool. We'll leave that to do its thing. And we've got our OFP here as well. As you can see, we'll have a quick look at this now whilst we're refueling. So we're departing Edinburgh, going to Vágar. We're flying in the A320N, A320neo. Now, these times are a little bit off, I think. Yeah, we're not going to pay attention to those times. I forgot to adjust them for the stream. Cost index is going to be 15. Excuse me. Takeoff weight 66.6 tons, and the cruising flight level is 380. Our alternate is Bravo India Alpha Romeo. Not actually sure what that is, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure that's somewhere in Iceland. Not sure which airport in Iceland, but pretty sure it's in Iceland itself. And then having a look further down, we've got our block fuel of 7311. Routing is going to take us runway 06 using the Grice 4 Delta departure, and then onto our outbound, our en route portion of the flight. There's no arrivals into Vágar. We're going to go runway 12, and we'll be doing probably an RNAV approach. I'm going to see how that works out in this aircraft, and hopefully we can get that to work. Because it is more common to actually do the RNAV approach into this airport. I believe Atlantic Airways, one of the airlines that are based on the Faroe Islands, in fact the only one, have actually had some specific RNAV approaches developed for this airport that require a required navigational accuracy of or required navigational performance of 0.1 miles. So yeah, I'm going to try and see if we can do those for this one. And I think that's about all we really need to cover for now. We'll take a look at some other stuff as we get underway, which reminds me, let's get logged in on Navigraph. There we go. Cool. Now, this is obviously not the right flight, so I'll just get that amended. Excuse me. So here is our routing for today. Up and to the north over Scotland, up over the Highlands, and then up over the... I forget which ocean this is actually called right here at the top. And, and then into the Faroe Islands. Now, I don't think we'll fly quite as far as that. We'll probably start our approach a bit earlier than that, but we'll see how that goes. We'll have a look at that once we're underway. And then the rest of the charts, let's see. We'll just pin these real quick. There we go. Okay, perfect. So we'll close that for now. All right, let's have a look then. So received messages, meta, we'll get that printed off. QNH is the main thing I was looking for. 1010 is the QNH. We'll set that. And then let's have a look here as well. The weather is winds are 130 at 5 knots, visibility 5,000 meters. Minor rain and drizzle. Broken clouds at 700 feet. Temperature is 1 degree. The dew point is 1 degree. Okay. Cool. So let's get things into the MCDU then. I'm going to go ahead and start the APU as well. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so nav database is active in it. We'll go to, in fact, we need to go to ATSU first, AOC, init. We'll bring that in. Great stuff. And then we'll go to weight and balance, and we'll just, we'll get everything loaded on. I've put this boarding to instant because I don't like the fact you have to wait for that. I can see what they're trying to do there, but I feel like it just doesn't work really for my flows. So, back to init. We'll go init request and bring in our flight plan info. So we've got Edinburgh to Vágar, alternate BR. I'm just going to call it BR because I don't know what airport it is. Flight number is 414. This is a real Atlantic Airways flight from Edinburgh to Vágar. And yeah, so we're going to be Faroe line 414, cost index of 15, cruising flight level of 380. So that's all good. Let's go to the flight plan page and put in our departure, which is going to be the Grice 4 Delta departure off runway 06. We'll insert that and have a quick check for discontinuities. We've got one after Grice, which is expected. We're going to go Grice direct to foil, so that's fine. Great stuff, 264 degrees. Okay, cool. And that's it. Let's put in a arrival. So we're going to try for the RNAV onto runway 12. We'll go for RNAV Whiskey. And we'll insert that. There we go. Looking good. Fantastic. Let's have a quick check through on the plan display and make sure everything makes sense. So left turn initially and then out. Another left turn at Grice, down to foil, right turn and then up to the north. That's not that's not right. Okay. Oh god. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, that's going to be an interesting one to sort out, I think. Let's just zoom this out and see what the situation is there. I have no idea what's going on there. I have a feeling it's something to do with this VG, which is the last waypoint on our route here. And then we've got EKVG there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just remove that. And then I'm going to remove that as well. That looks a bit better. We'll remove the discontinuity. Let's have a look, see how that looks now. Looks a bit better. All right, we're going to have to cross-check that with the charts, I think. What's going on with these messages, these random weird messages today in YouTube chats? All right. Excuse me. Nick, what's going on, dude? How you doing, man? Thank you very much for that. Very clever, very clever. Manacle, good evening, sir. I hope you're doing well. Welcome over to the chat on Twitch. Seems like Twitch is working today. I lowered the bitrate a bit, so hopefully it works a bit better. Ramsey, come on, dude. Dear oh dear, guys. Dear oh dear. Alright, so let's cross-reference the waypoints anyway with the charts, because this is not making too much sense right now. So I just want to make sure that we've got that sorted. In fact, no, I'll tell you what, we'll just leave it as it is for now, and we'll fix it up once we get in the air. Okay, so our departure itself is going to be, let's see. So IVG is one nav aid that we can use, which is already tuned. And then we want the SAB VOR. And the 286 radial. And then we want TLA 347. Sorry, TLA. And then 347, which we're going to put in right there. That's in. We'll go ahead and turn these on as well, just so we've got those as a backup. Then we'll go init B. Let's see if our fuel's loaded. It is indeed 7.3 tons. Great stuff. That's all in. We've got a headwind. We've got a headwind, of 6 knots on average for this trip. And then our perf page, we're going to do a flaps 1, and we'll flex to 55, and we shall put in our V speeds of 3.3, 3.4, and 3.8. Okay, great stuff. Pretty much there. Okie doke. Initial climb clearance for this departure is 6,000 feet. So we'll put 6,000 feet in initially, and we'll probably just end up clearing ourselves more or less straight away. Oh, look at this light. The sun's coming out. Oh, baby, look at that. They really did. Asobo really did do a good job with the FA18 sounds on multiplayer. Sounds very, very cool. All right. Oh, beautiful. We've got another Atlantic Airways down there. We've got Gridman. Fantastic. Good to see it. So many F-18s. Okay. Right. Okay, so I think we're about good to go. Let me just get my checklist. Okay, so above the line before start checklist. Cockpit prep is complete. Fuel message is sent. Gear pins and covers are removed. Signs are on an auto. Adheres are to nav. Fuel quantity is 7.3 tons. Takeoff data is set. Barrel ref is 1010. Set both sides before start above the line. Complete. So let's do below the line. So windows and doors are closed. That's good. We'll lock the cockpit door as well now while we're here. Beacon light is on. Thrust levers are idle. Parking brake is set currently. And that is a before start checklist complete. Alright. Let's do it. Let's call the tug over. We have got some doors open here, but that's fine. Once we start the pushback, they should just automatically close on their own. That would be you. Okay, fantastic, goody man. Amazing. Glad to have you flying along with us today. Of course you can, dude. Of course you can. Absolutely. The more, the merrier.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft. Standing by for pushback.
All right. Chris, good afternoon. Good evening, rather, sir. Hope you're doing well, mate. Good to see you. Busy, busy. Fair play, dude. Fair play. Well, no worries at all. Hope you're not keeping too busy. All right, parking brake is released. Let's go.
Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
All right, fantastic. I haven't done a departure briefing or anything here, have I, guys? Nevertheless, we need to push back facing to the west, or the south, rather. And I'll do a departure briefing when we are taxiing out. All right, let's start the right engine first. So, engine mode selector 2, ignition, and engine 2 start. Oh, that's a new sound. Need to go to the left here. Hey, we've got shuts as well. Beautiful. Amazing, dude. Departure airport, Walid. It's EGPH, Edinburgh, in the UK. All right. Engine 2 avail. Let's start engine 1. And we are going to get him to stop us there. That wasn't the best pushback ever, but nevertheless, that's fine.
Lowering aircraft.
Ground. You may disconnect.
Roger. Good engine start. Cleared to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
All right. Thank you very much. Give him a wave. Merry Christmas, sir. The heavens have opened for us here for our departure. Love to see it. All right. Okay. Engine 1 avail. Mode selector 2 norm. And let's have a quick look here. Beautiful. Beautiful. We'll get the APU turned off. And beautiful. Okay, fantastic. APU can now come off. We'll get the taxi lights 2 on. Runway turn-off lights on as well. And I'm going to go ahead and just turn the predictive wind shear and the weather radar on now as well, as we're well clear of the terminal. We'll put the transponder to automatic. We'll put the flaps into 1. We'll also go ahead and go right here and just set the trim to 24.4, which is about there. Okay, after start checklist, anti-ice. That is a good question. Are we going to need that? Yes, we are. We'll get engine anti-ice on. Release the parking brake. So after start checklist, anti-ice is on. ECAM status is checked. Double check that just there. Pitch trim is set and the rudder trim is 0. We checked that earlier. After start checklist complete. All right, great stuff. Let's go. Dave, good evening, sir. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, mate. Welcome, welcome. All right, here we go with that nose wheel steering simulation. Oh, yes, I love it. I love it. Oh, it seems to be raining a little bit as well now. Fantastic. Water brake can go to max. Give Gritty Man a wave, everybody. Give him a wave. Kindly waiting for us. Bit of a rainbow there as well. Quite a few people here, actually. It's quite a busy airport at Edinburgh. All right, let's do a flight controls check. We can actually do this while we're moving now, thanks to the new nose wheel steering simulation. So full left on the ailerons, full right and neutral, full up on the elevator, full down and neutral. And then rudder, what we can do is we can hold the nose wheel steering disconnect, which I've put on this button here on my joystick. And we can go full left on the rudder. And you can see we're not going left at all, and we can go full right on the rudder. And there we go. Fantastic. So it seems like it did actually move me a little bit there, left and right, but at the end of the day, I think that's as good as what they can do at the moment in time with the sim. Alright, before takeoff checklist. So, flight controls are checked, flight instruments are checked. Briefing we haven't done, we will have a look at that in a second. Flap setting is 1+F. V speeds are 3, 3, 3, 4 and 3, 8. Transponder is set. ECAM memo is pretty much there. Let's go like this.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Okay, ECAM memo, takeoff no blue. We're going a bit quick here. Let's just slow us down a touch. Takeoff runway is 06. Cabin crew advised. TCAS. I can now go to TARA. Engine mode selector is normal and packs are on. Before takeoff checklist complete. Alright. Great stuff. Great stuff. The tiller is limited to 6 degrees with the rudder action. I think you're getting your terminology mixed up a little bit there, I think. It's the tiller. It actually gives you a much wider range of motion with the nose wheel. It's the rudder pedals that that have a limited range. Not the tiller. Alright, let's get lined up then. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Hey, no need to apologize, dude. Oh, it's so good though. It feels so good to turn like that, and you can make much sharper turns now without losing all your momentum, which is brilliant. Okay, cool. Let's see who we've got. Oh my god, there's so many people. Love to see it. Alright, well I better go then so I don't cause a massive queue. Look at this. In fact, let's wait for a few more people to actually join up in the queue here, and we can get a nice little screenshot before we set off. I'm intrigued to see what aircraft Soldier's in, to be honest. For some reason he's showing as a Piper. Oh, we've got someone who just teleported. Now then, can Schutz and Manacle... Oh, Manacle's here as well. Can Schutz and Manacle get down here in a reasonable amount of time? That is the question. Oh, no, you're waiting for the IRS to line. Okay, Chris is going to be a while, I think. Wait, Soldier's in an A320. What the heck? Why? Why is that like that? God damn it. This sim sometimes. God damn. I've got a screenshot there anyway. I think we're going to be waiting a while for these other stragglers to make the move. So I'm going to just set off and we're going to get rocking here. So we've done our before start checklist. Let's bit of side stick half forward, release the parking brake, holding down on the toe brakes up to 50% on the N1. And stable, let's go. Up to flex. .100 knots. Whoa! V1 and rotate. Okay. Positive rate, gear up. Nav. Leave a climb. Okay, we're accelerating. Beautiful stuff. I just realized I didn't do it at a departure briefing either. Never mind. Look at this. Woo. Leaving the flaps and slats extended for now, just because we're not really accelerating enough. It's quite a sharp turn here. Okay, there we go. S speed. So let's bring the flaps back up now. And we're going to get AP2 in. Great stuff for accelerating. Flaps are up. Disarm the ground spoilers as well. We'll go ahead and clear ourselves up to our cruising flight level of flight level 380. And there we go. And there we go. Whoa, baby. Oh, look, we've got a sneak peek at the bridges down here, which I always forget the name of, but we're probably not going to see them again. Oh my god, what a beautiful departure. Fantastic. Turn the sound down a little bit there. Fantastic. Great stuff. Wow, I'm so pleased at how many people are joining along today. This is very cool. All right, past through our transition altitude. Let's go to standard pressure. And we'll do our after takeoff checklist. So, after takeoff, landing gear is retracted, flaps. Landing gear is up, flaps are retracted, packs are on, bar ref is set to standard, after takeoff checklist complete. Beautiful. Some very yellow looking trees down here, very interesting. Beautiful, guys. Well, thank you very much, guys, for joining along anyway today. GamerTube HD, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Will I fly the DC-6 again soon? Oh, yes, certainly. Absolutely. All right, 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and turn the seatbelts off. Oh, I didn't even... Oops. Forgot to turn any of my lights on there. Good thing I had on the strobes on auto as well, because I forgot to turn those ones on as well. Oops. Gonna leave the anti-ice on for now. All right. Let me see. Does this work now? It does. Fantastic. Great stuff. All right. So FCAM asks, are the Thrustmaster add-on flaps and speed brake worth it? I think they are. Yeah, I think they are, to be honest. I think out of everything that I got out of the Airbus stuff, I think I've got the most satisfaction, honestly, out of the add-on, to be honest, because I just think it's so useful to have. I don't know, it just feels so immersive having something to do the flaps with. That's the actual flaps lever as well. It's got detents in it. It's nice. It's a nice and I don't know, it's just got a nice feel to it. The speed brake is good as well because, well, I mean, in the real aircraft, what you would do is when you put some speed brake in, you're actually going to keep your hand on the speed brake lever whilst you've got the speed brakes out, so you don't forget to put them away again. And before I had the speed brake lever, I used to leave my speed brakes out all the time, like all the time. So yeah, I really enjoy the add-on, to be honest. I think it's probably my favorite part of the whole, like I say, the whole setup. The TCA side stick is definitely the weakest part of the setup. As you probably noticed, I've gotten rid of mine already. So yeah, hope that answers your question. Clouds are impressive. Yeah, the clouds are looking really, really cool, aren't they? Look at that. That's super cool, right? Super cool. Turn the volume down just a little bit there. I know we've got the audio ducking, but I still don't want it to be crazy loud. Blast your ears off. You guys will have to let me know what the audio is like as well, by the way. It should be... One thing I noticed was that when I'm like outside on view like this... oh, you know what? I forgot the nose gear cam, didn't I, guys? When I'm on an outside view like this, I tend to kind of... well, it always requires me messing around with the volume levels to try and get it to sound good. And then you go back inside, and then it's dead quiet. So, so yeah, it can be a bit fiddly and a bit annoying to try and get the audio levels right. But hopefully now it should be pretty good. It should duck nicely when I speak. Hey, Michael, welcome back to the chat. Good to see you as well, dude. Good to see you as well, dude. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Audio is great for me. Do I have a question? Which headphones am I using? I am using some very cheap headphones. In fact, I'm using the... they're called Superlux HD 668B, I think. If you look in the description of the video, a list of all my stuff is in there, so maybe have a look at that. But the headphones themselves, they're only about £30. So they're very, very cost effective, but the actual audio quality on them is actually really, really good. Really, really good. Better than any gaming headset I've ever owned, to be honest. So highly recommend, to be honest. I'm very happy with the purchase. They look expensive. No, they're not expensive at all. The only thing, the only thing about them is that these pads actually cost nearly as much as the headphones themselves, and they make it look so much better. And they're super comfy. Like, look how deep they are. But other than that, yeah, they're not really expensive at all. Fastest prep ever. Go on, Manacle. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Let's go. I'm glad you're joining along anyway. I'd love to see. I'm super happy with how many people have joined along today. With this being my last stream until after Christmas now, I think yeah, it's just super cool to see everyone coming together. All right, let's see how we're doing then. So, okay, so we've passed through our departure route from Edinburgh. We're pretty much clear of the clouds now, aren't we? We are indeed. What temperature are we on outside? Minus 36. We'll hold fire for a little bit with the anti-ice. Although we could probably turn it off now. Let's turn it off. All right, we can actually have a little peek out this window here and see if we can see any ice build up on the wings. We cannot, so that's fine. Okay. There we go. Right, so we're still climbing out. We're at flight level 263. Now, I realise, guys, I didn't do a departure briefing or anything, did I? But, I mean, it wasn't super complicated, the departure itself. We did have some restrictions to make, but we cleared ourselves up because of the fact that yeah, we're not flying online today, so we can kind of just give our own clearances, which is nice. So it was fairly straightforward departure, as you noticed. There was that immediate left turn coming over to the left, and then you had the bridges. I believe the bridges are somewhere down here. I forget the names of them. I do apologise for anyone Scottish. And then a right turn out towards Grice. Required altitude of 6,000, but we gave ourselves the clearance to go a bit further. So there wasn't really too much to it. Apologies if there's anyone out there that enjoys the departure briefings. My excuse is that I haven't streamed in a few days. Well, more than a few days, so I'm a little bit out of practice, so apologies for that. Mikhail asks, are you planning to join some VATSIM event to fly some big traffic? Not today. Not today. Oh, bit of turbulence there. We must be heading out over the highlands here at this moment in time. Looks like it, yeah. Oh, we've got Samuel in his F-18. Love it. Beautiful. Fantastic. We've got Schutz coming out as well. 21,000 feet. And then all you guys behind us. Love to see it. You guys will have to let me know if I'm not reading out your name and you're in the chat. So we've got Din, we've got Schutz, 86 Beaver, I don't know if he's in the chat, Tomster, Acer, Manacle, Soldier. Who else we got? We've got Samuel over here. Beautiful. Thank you, Manacle. I'm glad you could join us, dude. I'm glad you could join us. But yeah, I don't know if I finished Mikhail's question, to be honest with you. I do apologise. Anyway, big traffic, VATSIM. Not today, like I say, but probably next stream I'll try and do a VATSIM event. That tends to be quite a motivating factor for when I do the stream. So yeah, we'll probably try and do a VATSIM event next time. Yeah, Chris, get yourself set on a high Mac number and yeah, see if you can catch up. FCam asks, have I done a video on how you program your outside view? The one where you put your gear down is sweet. Yeah, we have quite a few people who are a fan of the old the nose wheeled cam. This one I think is the one you're referring to right here. I haven't done a video on it, no, but if there's a lot of people asking about it, then yeah, I'll possibly do a video on it, yeah. We should play Reno again soon. Yeah, 100% Asa, 100%. I'd be down for some more Reno. In fact, I almost actually suggested doing some Reno today. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see what time this flight ends at. Maybe we can do some Reno afterwards. Maybe. Oh, you managed to sort it, Greedy Man. Awesome, dude. You pressed Y on the keyboard. Oh no. Oops. I definitely think slew, the command for slew on the keyboard should... I think I changed mine to something different than Y because it's too easy to accidentally press. I'm not sure what all these weird messages are in chat today. If there's anyone in my YouTube chat right now who wants to be a mod, please do send me a Discord message, because as the stream is growing a bit on YouTube, we're starting to attract some of these spam bots, and it'd be really helpful to have someone to just nip them in the bud when I sometimes don't get a chance to. Mikhail said, "Oh, I meant during Christmas time." No, not during Christmas time. No, because I'm not going to be here, unfortunately, so I can't really do anything. But I'll be back after the 28th or 29th. Depends, actually. I'm not 100% sure, but I will. Yeah, we'll be resuming streams sometime after, towards the end of the month, basically. So we'll have to see what's happening then. First time I saw the nose wheel camo as well. Nice, dude. Nice. All right, let's see how we're doing. Flight level 363. Doing pretty well. Asa says he's happy to help with the modding. Fantastic. There you go. Asa, you're now a mod. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. Don't feel any pressure either, just only when you're in the chat and you can see what's going on. Greedy Man says, what did you do to climb so fast? I am in Exped and still way behind. Holy crap, dude. Let's see, where are you? I don't see your altitude. 33,000 feet? Yeah, you're doing alright. You're doing alright. You're only 4,000 feet below me. That's not too bad. I just climb normally. I'm using open climb. I don't know if you were in just managed climb. That might have slipped you up on some of the... there's a couple of waypoints with restrictions on, so I don't know if it tried to level you off there, and maybe it just slowed you down a bit. I used open climb though, so that we could go past those. And I'm not sure what your weight is as well. I'm not sure if you're heavier than me, maybe. I'm not sure. My gross weight is currently 65 tons. All right, we're coming up to the level of 400 feet to go. Should we get Alt Star? There we go, Alt Star Mac. Alt Cruise, beautiful. There we go, guys. Fantastic. Chris. Oh dear. I was going to say Mach 8.2. Holy crap, you shouldn't have any issues catching us at that speed. Mach 0.82. Well, you should catch us then. You should catch us. We're on Mach 0.77 at the moment. Beautiful. We've got the Scottish Highlands below us. By the way, guys, if you guys have never done any flying in Scotland in a GA aircraft in this simulator, you need to do it. You need to do it. I low-key, well, not even low-key, but like the data elevation map for Scotland, like the terrain mesh, basically, it's definitely some of the best in the sim. I think definitely some of the best in the entire world in the sim. I've flown around there a few times, and it's just so detailed, so crisp, and so good looking. I highly recommend you giving a flight through the Highlands if you haven't already. Highly recommend starting somewhere like Oban. Oban Airport is quite a good one. And then go to the north. Follow the locks upwards to the north. And there's a few little airstrips you can land at up there. But nevertheless, absolutely stunning scenery. So nice. Whee! Look at that. Imagine being sat in this position on an airliner and just seeing a freaking F-18 pull up next to you. Your favorite single malt? Amazing Gritty. I'm not too up on my my spirits, to be honest with you, but yeah, I hear there's some pretty good ones from the Scottish Highlands, certainly. Okay, fantastic. This is probably going to be one of the longer journeys we've done in quite a while, actually, I think. Ground distance is 451 miles. Yeah, not too bad. It's about similar to Memmingen, isn't it? Memmingen to Lviv. You know what I do need to do for this channel though is I need to resurrect the Fuzz Air livery. We haven't used that in ages, have we? I remember when I first made that, it took me like literally 3 days straight during lockdown to make that. And we haven't used it in like probably over a year now. Excuse me. Alright, anyway, let's see if we can fix this approach anyway, because this obviously needs quite a high degree of precision to do. So let's have a look and see if we can fix this. So let's go to the charts list here for Vágar. We're going to expect the Arnav Whiskey for runway 12. Now, as you can see, it is quite a long procedure, so which kind of threw me off when I first put it in because it doesn't seem to have all the fixes in here. So let's have a look anyway. So it seems to start at VG806 after Nallen. Nallen is one of our en route waypoints. And tell you what we can do is we can come in here and just go like so. We'll just choose final. Let's see what that does. Okay. I think we want Sudur as a transition here. I think we do. And I think what we can do is we can actually go ahead and I'm just going to come in here and remove this one right here. Save that. And that's going to clean things up a bit there. Alright, so let's have a look then. Excuse me. Alright, so it starts at VG806, which is probably one of the final waypoints, which is right here. Okay, let's see if we can put it in again, and we'll see how it does. So, arrival. Arnav 12 Whiskey. Now, it doesn't ask me for a transition. Let's see if it asks me for a via. Okay, that's what we wanted. So, VG818 is here. Sudur is here. Okay, cool. We'll go for Sudur and inserts. All right, great. That's looking a bit better. So we've got Sudur. Let me just nudge this across a little bit. There you go. Okay, so we've got Sudur, VG834, VG832, VG830, VG818, 814, 812, mandatory 4000. Okay, so after 812, we're going right turn, 810, and then that is the final approach there. Then we've got 806 and 804, and then 807 right at the end there. Fantastic. And it's just a tiny little... You do have to turn yourself a little bit on final, I think, on this one. As you can see, you've got an RNP 01 for the minimums here, which means required navigational performance of 0.1 nautical miles. Now, not all aircraft can do that, so you can only land in very precise aircraft in this approach. And I believe Atlantic Airways, obviously being based at the Faroe Islands, have had to... I think they have their own approach for this airport, but nevertheless, they have actually had some of their aircraft fitted so that they can consistently fly to an RMP of 0.1. Coming in here because this airport's obviously surrounded by high terrain and you have to fly basically straight through it to get in on either side. And then Obviously, you've got the combined factor of being an island at sea as well, so bad weather is obviously a big factor for that as well. Hence why you require such a high level of navigational performance. And you can even see as well how precise this approach is. If you look at the minimums, so the minimum is 594 for a Category C aircraft, 594 feet, and then if you come actually to, say, the ILS or the localizer approach, now obviously this is going to have higher minimums, 820 feet for the minimums there, but if you even go to the ILS for the opposing runway, minimums are even still higher than the RNP approach, which is pretty cool. I think it's not super common to find that. Yo, Filbert Flies in the house. Welcome, brother. Hope you're doing well, mate. Thank you very much for the raid. Yo, welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream from Filbert's channel. Amazing, dude. Welcome, guys. Hey, look at all the people in chat. Love it. Good evening. Good evening, Filbert. I hope you're doing well, mate. Welcome, welcome. You've revived my Twitch chat. I think my Twitch chat was flagging a bit. I think I've just had Manacle come back over to YouTube after feeling alone on Twitch. I'm doing very well, thank you. Yeah, doing very well. Doing very well. I've just sort of recovered from having COVID, so this is the first stream I've done in a little while. But I am doing okay. Yeah, thank you very much for asking. Nice surprise anyway for you to drop in. Welcome, Filbert and your chat. Guys, if you are watching on YouTube or on Facebook, we just had a little raid from Filbert Flies on Twitch. Filbert's a very, very good flight sim YouTuber. If you're not following his channel on YouTube and on Twitch, recommend going to do that. Absolutely stellar channel that I've probably been watching, one of the longest channels since I got into flight sim, to be honest with you. Fantastic scenery reviews, definitely a lot better than my comments when I try and show you guys around an airport. Yo, Marino, welcome to the chat, dude. I hope you're doing well, mate. Good to see you. Good to see you. YouTuber, yeah. Airspeed, yeah. Yeah, he's been converted to Twitch, hasn't he? He's been converted. Until you remember Paro. I think I actually caught the back end of that Paro stream, actually, if you're referring to one of Filbert's streams. I don't think I've ever done that approach yet on stream. And off stream, actually, for that matter. Hey, Razor Pig, welcome to the chat on Facebook. Hope you're doing well, mate. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Robert Brady on YouTube. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Are we flying anyway? Yes, we are indeed. We are indeed. Sorry, I've just got my head down. I was talking to the chat about this approach that we're about to do into the Faroe Islands. And we've got a few people flying along with us as well. Got a F-18 Escort, which is absolutely fantastic. Mariner says he had a second mentoring session at Gatwick today and got got peppered, had 25 aircraft on the ground. Holy crap, dude. Wow, I suppose that's Gatwick for you though, isn't it, right? I could not in good conscience recommend you do a trip to Paro, Bobby. Anyway, forgive me, I've been staring at my screen for 9.5 hours. Holy. Nice, dude. Did you do a long hauler? Yeah, take it easy, Philbert. Thanks for the raid as well, by the way, dude. Have a fantastic Christmas. Thank you very much, dude. Must have cleared and departed 40 to 50 aircraft. Holy crap, dude. Nice. They need to do Gatwick midweek madness again, don't they? They need to do it. I miss that. Last leg of a round the world trip to around the world with cargo looks amazing, dude. Well, congratulations on completing the around the world tour as well, dude. That's amazing. Hey, Flight Simmer, thank you very much for the sub on YouTube. Much appreciated, dude. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Anyway, we were just finishing off our arrival briefing into Faroe, or Vágar, should I say? So, we've checked all the waypoints. Everything looks good. As you guys will be able to see, we do have some minimum altitudes to maintain on our way in here. So 4,000 feet is the minimum. It's not a required altitude for this first initial section. However, you can see here as we get to Victor Golf A12, we do have a mandatory 4,000. We've also got a max 160 knots as well. So I think what I'm probably going to be looking to do is by the time we get to VG812, we are going to be looking to get fully configured at that time. Obviously, we've got a right turn here onto the final approach. VG810 is where the glide path starts. So after this turn and straight down. Now, what I'm going to try and do... what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and use fine lap mode in the aircraft. Now, it's highly likely that's not going to work, so I might just have to I might have to sort of quickly throw in track FPA mode and see if I can get that to do it. So we might have to think on our feet a little bit as we come in here. However, like I say, mandatory 4,000, max 160 knots. So I'm probably going to put selected speed 160. We're going to go full flaps at that point, and then gear down. We're also going to descend on this right turn. This is mandatory 4,000. We need to descend to 2350. Excuse me. So we are going to do a descending right turn there. It is only 4.4 miles, so it's actually going to be quite tight to make that altitude, but I think we should be fine there. We'll have all the flaps out, so we should have a nice bit of drag to help us descend. And the glide path itself is a 3.5 degree glide path, so a bit steeper than normal. And there is a slight turn as well as you come in towards the runway. So we're not going to be perfectly aligned up with the runway as we come in here on very short finals. So we'll have to make a little bit of a right turn to correct, assuming that everything else goes well. And that is it, really. Let's see. Do we have any other restrictions here? So we do have some other restrictions. We've got 180 knots here, 230 knots here. So... yeah, it should be a pretty interesting approach, this one, I think. What I'm going to do then is just to remind myself that I want to be fully configured by VG812. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go into the fix info page and I'm going to put in VG812. And then I'm going to put just a small radius around it of like 5 nautical miles just to kind of highlight that on the ND for me. Might be good to put in the MSA. Actually, MSA is 4,000 all sectors there, so we don't really need to worry about that one too much. And then I think what I'll probably do is I'll put in a fix for the actual airport itself, which is EKVG, and we'll put in a 10-mile. We'll put in a 10,000 feet ring, so 30 miles around the airport, so that we know we are wanting to be around 10,000 feet at that point, which probably is not going to be the case for this approach, because we're going to be wanting to get down to 4,000. So we'll probably be coming down a little bit quicker, and getting to 4,000 feet a bit earlier, probably than what would be normal. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Minimums are going to be 594, so I'm actually going to stick that in now before I forget. And we'll go ahead and get a weather report as well. Let's go ahead and get the meta. And let's have a look outside. I bet you guys are tired of staring at the the old charts there. Frog Gaming, thank you very much for the sub on YouTube. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. Kai as well, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Much appreciated. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're well. Thank you very much. Keep an eye out in the new year. Oh, is that some insider VATSIM information with regards to Gatwick midweek madness, eh? Riley, thank you very much for the... Whoa, my lord.
You deserve more than that, but it's my little contribution.
Hey.
Merry Christmas, Bobby.
Well, Riley, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Hope you're well and having a fantastic week. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. And Manacle, of course, thank you very much for the £3 tip there. Much appreciated. That's super, super kind of you. Very generous. As always, Manacle, thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. T-Rose says it's supposedly pronounced more like voyeur. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. Sounds like it could well be a bit more like that. My pronunciation is definitely not accurate. Flight Simmer GR says my flight level isn't 380. Is it not? It is. It is. I think you're referring to this up here, because yeah, that is wrong, isn't it? I'm not sure why that is. Anyways, we're probably looking at around our top of descent fairly shortly. We are indeed. All right, let's go ahead and print off that weather report. There we go. We'll grab that. And I'm just going to do a quick calculation for top of descent. We're going to be at 380. We want to be down at airport elevation is more or less sea level, isn't it? 280 feet. All right, so 38 times 3. Okay, we need 124 miles to descend, so not just yet. And the meta is looking like we've got, let's see here, we've got winds of 1010 at 6 knots, so not too windy. Visibility is fine, no clouds, and we've got 0 degrees, -2 dew point, QNH 1016. Remarks, no clouds. I'm not sure what this is. Wind scade. I'm not sure what that that is actually meaning. And then you've got 030 at 6 knots. Not seen that before, actually. Maybe someone in the chat can enlighten me on that one. Alright, so let's put in some details then. So QNH is 1025, temperature is 0 degrees, the winds are 170 at 3 knots. There we go, okay. Still good for runway 12, so that's fine. We'll go put in EKVG 12 as well in this side. Great. Okay, we're about ready for the arrival then. Now, let's just double check that this is drawn properly for the approach. And there should be a nice right turn. Beautiful. Look how well that's drawn out. Fantastic. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and turn the ADF and VORs off because we're not going to need those for the approach. Don't need an ILS either for this approach. Beautiful. Look how close it's flying there. Let's see what that looks like out the window. Oh, look at that. Brilliant. Wait, let's do a bit of this one actually. There we go. That's so cool. Excuse me. Marina asks, what's better, stars or super chat? Good question, mate, to be honest. Usually I would say a tip is always better for me, like a direct through Streamlabs, my Streamlabs link. That's always going to be better because I actually always, you know, I get all that then. Obviously with stars and super chats, I don't... Well, number one, I don't get it straight away. And number two, I don't get it all. So it's up to you, dude. Whatever's easiest for you, mate. I honestly don't mind. But yeah, Flight Simmer GR. Yeah, I'm not sure what is going on up here, to be quite honest with you. It seems like it's not calibrated for the same altimeter setting that the aircraft is. I'm not sure on that one, to be honest. It's the first time I've noticed that, to be true. Riley, yeah. Philbert sent you here while you were eating dinner, yeah. Welcome, dude. I hope you're doing well, mate. Welcome, welcome. Frog Gaming says, I'm Din, by the way. Ah, you're... Okay, let's see. Are you flying along? Ah, there you are. Beautiful. Amazing, dude. Thank you very much for letting me know. Well, I'm glad that you joined us along today. Hey, Andy, welcome to the chat, buddy. Good to see you, mate. I hope you're doing well. Andy says,
have a drink on me.
Hey, Asa, holy crap, dude. I'll get to that in just one sec. Let me just read this. So, Andy says, happy holidays. Is the A32NX going to be able to do this RMP approach? I mean, you won't be able to use approach mode, right? Yeah, good question, Andy. To be honest, I'm not sure. I think we're going to try and use Fine Lap, and if it doesn't work, then I'm just going to have to try and use Track FPA to recover it. So I'm going to expect it not to work, but I'm kind of seeing if it will or not. It's a bit of a test, really. Sometimes the Final Lap mode, it does work with some approaches, but usually they're just straight approaches. Without any turns in. This has got a turn in, so it might not work, but we'll see. I'm just doing it for science, but I'm going to back it up with some manual sort of automatics, if that makes sense, if things go wrong. So I'm just going to expect it to go wrong, really. All right, and Asa, thank you very much, dude, for the £10 tip. That is super, super generous of you. You don't have to do that at all, but I really, really appreciate the £10 tip, man. Thank you so much, and your continued support is more than appreciated. So thank you very much, man. That's very, very generous of you. Thank you very much, and Merry Christmas to you too, sir. Samuel says, can't fly anymore, I have to go to dinner with my family, but we'll continue to watch the stream. No worries at all, dude. Enjoy your dinner.
Have a great Christmas, mate. This year has been an absolute pleasure meeting you and flying around together. Hopefully many more to come, bro. Have a good one, my guy, smiley face.
Hey, Mariner, dude. Absolute gents. Thank you so much for the £5 tip. Absolute legend. That's super, super generous of you. And yeah, always overwhelmed but when people decide to drop any kind of financial support on the channel. So really appreciate that, dude. It has been an absolute blast of a year, hasn't it? It's been crazy. It's been crazy. And yeah, absolutely brilliant to meet you as well, dude. We'll have to get together again sometime soon for another little session. But yeah, hopefully many more to come indeed. Well, definitely many more to come. We've got so much to come in Flight Sim next year. It should be very, very fun, both in Flight Sim and elsewhere. So thank you so much, Mariner. Much appreciated. And hope you have a fantastic Christmas too, mate. Thank you so much. Gritty Man, you've never done an RNAV before. Wish me luck. Well, be prepared to intervene, Gritty Man. That's all I'll say. All right, we need to start our descent now. I'm a little bit late, actually, but let's get the descent started. So I'm going to bug in 4,000. We're going to go open descent. So thrust idle, up des. And we're on our way down. Let's go for medium auto brake for this one. It's a fairly short runway. Am I flying to Lisbon? No, I'm not, Mum. No, I'm not. No, we're flying to Vágar in the Faroe Islands. But yeah, I really appreciate your support, Mariner. That's super, super generous. Thank you. Andy says, I did a flight yesterday in the Cessna Longitude with the working title G1000, and I was amazed by how little progress has been made on that one. Yeah, I think the G3000 is absolutely stunning, what they've done with it. I mean, you can get Navigraph charts on it and things like that, but yeah, I mean, when you compare it to the NXI these days, yeah, they've not quite made as much progress. I think it's gotten put on a little bit by the wayside since they sort of teamed up with Asobo and they're doing the NXI and other things like that. But I'm sure they will pick it back up at some point in the near future. It's just a matter of time. I suppose they can only do so many things at once. We've got RAF Coningsby to do in the new year. 100%, dude. 100%. Land O'Lakes is finally done working. Amazing, dude. Amazing. Fantastic. Congratulations. Congratulations, dude. Let's see. Andy says, no altitudes on the arrival or approach, and even after plugging it all in, the VNAV really wanted to kill you. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's too much by the ways of VNAV in that one. Yeah, I think it's still using. I think it is still using the default flight plan manager. It's not. I don't think it's quite using the working title one just yet. All right, guys, are we ready for this approach or what? Are you ready to see me flap as it all goes wrong? It's probably all going to go wrong, isn't it? All right, here we are. I was going to say, can we see the Faroe Islands just yet? But we obviously we cannot because of all the clouds. We can see something down there. An island of some description. Not quite sure which one it is, though. All right, so I've already briefed you guys on the approach, so don't need to really go through that again. But what we will have a quick look at is we'll have a look at the airport itself. There we go. Okay, so pretty straightforward, really. Just one runway here, and the length is 5902. So it's not actually that short, really, is it? But it's not like, you know, it's not the longest in the world. So we'll still go for medium auto brake anyway, because we do have. I mean, you can only backtrack on this runway, so it'll just mean that we've just got a little bit of a shorter taxi, which I'm fine with. Last flight of the day as well, so we don't need to worry about brake temperature, so that's fine. And we're essentially just going to come in runway 12. We'll just backtrack, we'll turn around and come in to the main terminal. That's it. Let's see what else we've got here. So we've got a big long page here about turbulence, wind and weather. This looks like it's a very interesting thing to read, but unfortunately I don't actually have that much time to read it right now, so maybe another time. Look at this. I've never seen this before. This is incredible. So this is exactly the reason why you've got to have that high navigational performance coming in here. All right, there we go. Beautiful. I might actually leave this open whilst we're doing the approach. No, I'll do it on my other screen. You guys don't want to see it. All right. Is that the Faroe Islands right there? Surely not. That looks way too close. We are quite high. Oh no, we're not. We're on profile. We're on profile. We do definitely want to be at that waypoint Suder. Not Suder. We want to be on VG812 at 4,000. So I'm just going to put this one in right here as well now. VG812, so I can see my exact distance away from it. Yeah, so we're still on profile to hit that restriction. That's fine. Okay, so once we pass through Suder, we're going to do the approach checklist. Transition altitude. I don't actually know what it is here, to be honest with you. Oh, it's right here. 7,500. Alright, let's plug that in. I think I missed that one before, actually, didn't I? 7,500. Oh, it's 8.5 on here. Let's put it 7.5. And then for the, if we need to do a go around, we'll just do the airport elevation plus 1,500. So 280. So 1780, 1780, and 1780. Stick that in there, and that's all done. All right. This is not the Faroe Islands. Not sure what this is. It's down here underneath this panel right here. I suppose we could just do the smart thing really and have a look. I think it's probably part of the Faroe Islands actually. It's this island right here, but just don't know what it's called. Doesn't tell me either. I think I said earlier on that Vágar is the capital of the Faroe Islands. It's not, is it? Tórshavn is the capital, not Vágar. Don't listen to me for my world knowledge. Look at it all loading in. Oh dear, oh dear. That's some really bad low res right there, though. That's not great, is it? Got to a quarter past. Let's see. What's our arrival time here on the 14:06 UTC? What are we on? 10 minutes. 10 minutes max. So we are going to be prepared to do a go around here, guys, by the way, because things might go terribly pear-shaped. Things might go wrong, but nevertheless, we'll try and make it work, but if it doesn't, we might have to just do a go around and set back up for the localizer approach. We'll see how it goes. Like, visibility doesn't really sort of say that we have to do the RNP for any particular reason. We're just doing it just for science, really. So we might be fine. Okay, so coming up to flight level 120. As you can see, this blue ring I've drawn in here, that's when we want to be sort of looking at, so we're below 10,000 feet, which we are going to be. That's absolutely fine. I think we're actually a little bit ahead of profile here, so I think what I'm going to do, we'll just leave it as it is for now. If we have to fly level for a bit, that's so be it. So be it. Coming through 10,000 though, we can go ahead and turn the lights on. Go ahead and flick the seatbelt signs on as well. Slowing down to 250 knots now. Beautiful. So I've changed my mind on the approach. I think I said we're gonna use selected speed 160. I think what we're probably gonna do is we'll probably actually go for selected speed 150. I think, just so it's a little bit closer to our final approach speed, which is gonna be 132. Just because I want to avoid messing up the RMP if I can help it. That is so cool. Right, let me just get rid of this other message. Oh, you've already got rid of it. Fantastic. Thank you, Asa, for removing those. Not sure where these are coming from, and I can't. Oh, there we go. Hide user. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so Asa, if there's any more of those weird messages that just say like, yeah, something random, just there's no, just click hide user from this channel. Don't even bother removing them. Just hide user completely. All right, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, I can see there's 18 people watching on YouTube. If you're enjoying the stream so far, consider hitting the thumbs up button there on YouTube or on Facebook, even if you're watching on Facebook. It really, really helps the channel, and it would mean a lot. Yeah, I can see there's 18 concurrent viewers and only 12 likes on the video, so there must be some people that haven't liked the stream. Excuse me. Thank you very much to that one person who just liked. Much appreciated, guys. Thank you. Okay, so coming through the transition altitude, we're going to go to local altimeter, which was 1016. And we shall do the approach checklist. So, approach checklist briefing is confirmed. ECAM status is checked. Landing distance is approximately 40 miles. Seatbelts are on. Bar ref is set 1016. Both sides set. Minimums are 594 baro set. Both sides. And engine mode selector is norm. Approach checklist complete. Alright, so we are right on profile here. I'm actually going to go ahead and give us a VS 900. Alright, great stuff. I'm going to go ahead and pull the speed as well. And also going to come back down here to perf and activate the approach phase. Hey, Mike, welcome to the chat, buddy. Good to see you, mate. How you doing? Thank you very much, dude. All right, here we are then, guys. There's the Faroe Islands, the main Faroe Islands up in front of us. You can't really make them out too well because of all the clouds. I really, really hope the Faroe Islands at some point gets a bit more love when it comes to the terrain and things like that. It is a bit weird looking at the moment. I will have to say that. What we'll also do is we're going to fly through a few clouds here, so we'll get the engine anti-ice on. Alright, here we go. We are coming in here. Only 1,000 feet to go until our level off. So I've definitely come down a little bit quicker than anticipated, but that's actually fine. That's actually fine. This is quite a complicated procedure. I want to make sure everything is as it should be. We can actually check our required navigational, our actual navigational performance on the MCDU here, I think. I'm not sure 100% if it's actually been implemented, but let's see. One position monitor, I think. Oh, so IRSs are all at 0, which I suppose is good. I don't think it's fully implemented, is it? I think you can actually check it through here as well. Yeah, I'm not sure it's actually fully implemented to show the current navigational performance. We have 0.07, so that is enough to do the approach anyway. We need 0.1, so we're just in there. We're just in there, but there we go. Look at Checkboy in front of us. He's showing in an A320, I think, but he's clearly not in an A320. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hey, Andy coming in with the $10 super chat. Thank you very much, dude. I'm not sure why there's been no notification of that. Actually, it might come through in a sec, actually. Might come through in a sec, but appreciate that, dude. Thank you very much. Yeah, very generous. Good luck tip for the approach and great content. Hope you... There it is. Hope you get memberships on YouTube some way. I'd definitely join. Amazing, dude. That's so generous of you. Thank you very much. And yeah, I do actually have memberships available. It's just I've not managed to set them up yet. So yeah, at some point in the future, we will get memberships. I just need to spend a bit of time putting them together, basically. All right. Okay. So let me just get my head down here for this approach, guys. So we've got about 10 miles to go until our sort of VG812. So I'm going to go to manage speed now, which is going to start as slowing down. I'm going to go ahead and turn the music down a bit as well. Okay, here we go, guys. So we've done our approach checklist. That's looking good. Slowing down to green dot speeds. That's looking good. I'm just going to turn the PFD brightness down a bit. It's a bit difficult to see. Okay, so I believe the waypoint we're at currently, max 180 knots at VG814. Which we're not quite at just yet, but what we're going to do is we're going to go for flaps 1. So speed is checked, flaps 1. And we're going to get let that slow down on managed speed to the S speed. We're then going to go straight to flaps 2. So speed is checked, flaps 2. I'm also going to pull the speed before I actually do that. So I've pulled the speed here. We're going to go down to 175 knots for now. Oh, what's happened there? All right. Selected speed is being a bit funky. Okay, cool. So we're going to go for flaps 3, speed check, flaps 3. So mandatory altitude at VG812 is 4,000 feet. That is our next waypoint. We're going to go ahead and slow down now to 150 knots. And then we're going to put in 2,300 here in the window. And we are going to start that descent down to 2,300 now. So we've got thrust idle up des. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the terrain here. I don't know why it's not loaded in properly, but that looks a bit ugly, doesn't it? That looks quite good over there. Not sure why this is such low quality, though. Anyways, we are now descending down to 2,300 feet. I'm going to go ahead and arm approach. Oh, okay. Approach mode is just not working at all, so that's fine. That's answered that question for me. We're going to go to flaps full and gear down. Nose gear cam. I was a bit late on that. I pressed the wrong freaking button. Anyways, so what we're going to do from VG810 then is we are going to use track FPA. I know this is not how you would do it in real life, but we don't unfortunately have any other option. The approach mode just doesn't seem to want to arm for us. No, that's unfortunate. Okay, so we're coming in to our final, we'll go to manage speeds. Track FPA is selected. And at VG810 we need to go down, we need to start descending at 3.5 degrees. So we'll get that put in. 3.5 degrees in the FPA window. And I'm going to action that about 0.3 nautical miles before the waypoint itself. There we go. Okay, great stuff. We're descending. Let's get the missed approach altitude set to 4,000 feet. Let's check with the cabin.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Arm the spoilers. Okay, we're looking good. I can at least rely on this aircraft to fly the lateral part of the approach. As you can see, the runway is in sight and it's slightly offset for us, so this is going to be a lot of fun. So let's see at EKVG 12. Okay, so at 3 miles, we want to be at 1430. So we're a bit low. We're actually going to do a bit of that. Shallow out the descent rate, but we are visual here, so I'm going to just do the landing checklist and I'm going to fly it manually. So, landing checklist, cabin crew advised, auto thrust is speed, auto brake is medium, and ecam memo is landing no blue. Landing checklist complete. Autopilot off. We're actually looking really quite low here, actually. Let's get the flight directors off as well. Look at the slope on that runway as well. Holy.
Above. Minimum.
Continue.
400. 300.
Yeah, we're a bit too low, but we're going for it.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
There we go. We're down. $80 knots. Beautiful. There we go, guys. Manual braking. Fantastic. That was a bit of a heavy touchdown, wasn't it? I didn't want to float there on the runway, and as you guys saw, the runway climbs very steeply. So yeah, I guess I just hit the hill a bit there. Anyway, let's come to the end here, and we can go ahead and turn around. Yeah, that was a little bit heavy, wasn't it? All right, we'll put this new nose wheel steering to the test. Oh my god. I've overturned that a bit there, haven't I? There we go. Wow, this is actually an incredibly narrow runway, isn't it? Let's get the flaps all the way up. Spoilers disarmed. After landing checklist. Flaps are retracted. Spoilers disarmed. APU. We can go ahead and get that on now as well. APU is on. Radar, we can turn that off. And the predictive wind shear can come off as well after landing shut is complete. Yeah, what was the landing rate there, guys? I'm not sure if that was particularly butter or not. Oh baby, we've got we've got a lot of people coming in here. Oh dear. Guys, I'll catch up with the chat just once we are pulled in here. Yeah, thank you. Frog Gaming, by the way, thank you for flying along. And absolute pleasure, absolute pleasure. Fantastic approach, though. Fantastic approach. I think what I will say, though, about that one is the runway itself looked so dark to me on the final approach. So what that means is that, like, I couldn't really tell my height above the runway. I couldn't really tell it. And yeah, that kind of threw me off on short final there, and obviously we ended up with a bit of a dodgy touchdown. But it was safe. It was safe. It was definitely safe. All right, let's get pulled in here anyway. Blinding all the ground crew here. Let's get the nose wheel off, landing lights off, and the runway turn off. Lights off. That'll do. That'll do. A bit sloppy, but nevertheless. APU bleed on. External power is somehow already on. Turn both the engines off. Beacon light come off. Seatbelts off. There we go. Beautiful. Here we are at MK Studios. Vágar. Brilliant. Love Gritty Man now. He's come in the right livery as well. Love to see it. Oh, we've got Manacle coming in. Oh, here we go. Finally, we're gonna get to see someone do a landing. No pressure, Manacle. But yeah, it seems to me this whole area is very, very dark. Like, look at this, guys. If I look up like that, look how dark this area is down here. But yeah, like I say, the darkness of the ground, it actually threw me off quite a lot, I think, in terms of me judging my height above the runway. On top of that, I didn't really have too much time to sort of check my altitude on the RMP approach, which obviously ended up me being a little bit lower as well. These are my excuses. I should have got these in beforehand, but never mind. All right, let us just, we're going to watch Manacle come in here. No pressure, dude. But I'm going to try catch up with some of the chat here as well. All right, so, let's see. How's the day job? Mike, thank you very much for asking. Yeah. It's been pretty good this month, actually. I've had a pretty busy month. So, yeah, can't complain too much. Thank you. Yuri Trump says, could be problems with the Azure cloud, which MS uses to load in terrain. Happens sometimes. Yeah, could be. I think the Faroe Islands is a pretty neglected place, to be quite honest with you. in terms of the terrain. Considering how much of a dramatic landscape the Faroe Islands is, I think it's probably a combination of the two. Mighty Snake says, I want Microsoft Flight Simulator, but the update after installing it is not going to be fun, and my GPU would scream, plus I don't have a throttle only and a flight stick. Yeah, you don't need a throttle, dude. I mean, all you really need is a flight stick. I mean, I used to use an Xbox controller for the longest time, so I won't worry too much about your hardware. If it can run, then that's good. Live long and prosper. Though I think Asobo have phoned in the details in some places, hoping for third-party payware. Maybe, yeah, maybe, Andy, maybe. Loving the live long and prospers in the chat there. Very nice. Didn't get a brew. Oh, no. Sack the cabin crew. Sack them. Ian, oh, I think I must have probably missed you now, but thank you very much, dude. Merry Christmas to you too, and have a good one. Yeah, thank you for stopping by anyway. I'd say this weather qualifies as a perfect day in the Faroe Islands. Yeah, the weather is actually really, really good here. Really good. Oh, here comes Manicle. Here he comes. He's looking a bit low as well, like me, but just goes to show, I suppose, that the... Oh, beautiful. He's got the correct livery and everything. I'm going to assume his gear's down. There we go. His gear's just appeared. Oh, look at this. This is some butter. Oh, a slight little flow. Oh, and he's down. Beautiful. Nicely done there, Manicle. Nicely done. Very good. Very good. I love it. Look how many people are here at this airport. This is so fantastic. Let's see. Runway is genius if you think about it. Middle of it is peak up a hill, uphill no matter which way you land. Yeah, I suppose it is. I suppose it is. Mariner, enjoy your training, dude. I hope it goes well. I'll catch you again soon, mate. Nice flight indeed. Yeah, nice flight indeed. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. Asa buttered it. Love to see it. Love to see it. I'm glad someone buttered it. I think you and Manicle definitely buttered it. Need to go read up on my RNAV knowledge. Yeah, do it. Do it, Gritty. There's some really, really cool RNAV and RMP approaches in the world. It's just a shame the A32NX can't really fly them properly, because that would have been very helpful there. Saw your tail up in the air from the other side of the runway. Amazing. 31 feet per minute. Holy crap. You guys are absolutely putting me to shame today. I don't even think I want to show you my landing rate. Yuri Trump. Yes, I am using the tiller functionality. Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. Replay. I've forgotten to turn on the replay, as I always do. So apologies, no replay. Yeah, I believe they are working on it, Andy. Yeah, they definitely said they are working on getting a fully working fine lap mode, hopefully soon. But I suppose that'll all come with the VNAV. Arnav, I just winged it. Fair play, Asa. You know what? If I'd taken that visual, that probably would have been a much better landing, actually. If I'd flown visual from that sort of last turn, I think that probably would have worked out quite a bit better for me. But here we are anyway, guys. We made it. Here we are at Vágar, and this is the MK Studios Scenery, which is pretty nice. It's pretty nice. It's only actually £10 to get. Why is it so dark? Oh my god, simulator. Hang on, let me just not that one. I've forgotten the keybind. There we go. There we go. That's better. Yeah, so it's only actually £10, the scenery itself, and I mean it's not the most exquisite scenery I've ever seen. I will say that. Obviously, the airport itself is relatively humble in terms of the architecture and things like that. But I also think the level of texturing and stuff like that, it's not really blowing me away. But it is only £10, so. You know, it is what it is. I think it's worth it for a small airport like this, I think. And I personally got it because it's so close to the UK and I do a lot of flights out of the UK. It's worth it for me. But, yeah, as you can see, it's fairly decent. Obviously a fairly small airport. And I'm hoping someone brings out like a terrain mesh pack for this area, just so it looks a lot better. A lot of these hills in the Faroe Islands, they're a lot more sort of dramatic and pointy, and the gradients are a lot steeper than I think what Microsoft Flight Simulator makes out. So it's a bit of a shame, really. But it does get that nice feel, though. It does. Don't get me wrong. Like, you've got the sort of sloping little town here, which is very, very cool. And you've even got the football pitch down here as well. But there we go, guys. There we go. Let's have a quick look on the fuzz pad and see how terrible my landing was. So let's go over here. All right, let's have a look then. So we can close off the charts now, and we'll have a look on the landing reports here. Yeah, that's not great, is it? Excuse me. 359 feet per minute. That's probably the worst I've done in a while in terms of landing rate. However, we were pretty much on centre line, and we were well within the touchdown zone there. So I definitely could have flared a bit harder there, and obviously, you know, it still would have probably been in the touchdown zone there. But nevertheless, that was, I mean, the landing rate, not that great, really. Probably, yeah, not that great, but centre line deviation 19 feet, I'll take that. And then my heading was slightly off, but I was coming in sort of after that turn, so I'll accept that. So not the greatest, but not the worst, I don't think. I've definitely done worse, but there we go. There we go. Hey, Soldier, thank you very much, dude, for the £10 tip. Much appreciated. That's so generous of you. Guys, you're absolutely killing me today. Thank you very much. That's so generous. Merry Christmas to you too, dude. Merry Christmas. That's so kind. On the landing rate, most important thing is the G-force. Yeah, it is, yeah. I don't tend to pay a lot of attention to the G-force purposefully in Microsoft Flight Simulator because different apps give you wildly different readings, and it's just not entirely accurate in Microsoft Flight Simulator, I don't think. I might be wrong, but I don't think the G-force, it generally doesn't read that well. So I tend to ignore it, but I do know that that is not... that is probably more of a factor than the actual feet per minute. And we did get 1G on that one, but again, I don't know how accurate that is. So yeah, that's the reason for why. All right, anyway, let's finish our shutdown process. We'll get our fuel pumps turned off, and might as well turn the APU off as well. And I think we're going to leave it like that. We're not going to do the securing the aircraft checklist. We'll do the parking checklist, though. So yellow electric pump is off. APU bleed is off. Engines are off. Seatbelts are off. External lights are as required. Fuel pumps are off. Parking brake and chocks are in and on. It's a parking checklist complete. There we go. Beautiful. The only thing I really don't like about this scenery, though, is this glass here. Look at that. It's got this weird, like, I'm not sure what's going on with the pixelation or something. Something's going weird there. But obviously, sitting at an aircraft cockpit here, you would have thought they'd have put a little bit more effort into that. So I'm probably going to report that one on their forums. But yeah, it doesn't look great, does it? But anyway, guys, I think that is probably going to be all from me for today. I think. Actually, we've only been live 2.5 hours, haven't we? Let's get a nice picture of everybody who showed up today. Well, at least everybody that's still here, should I say. Yeah, I was going to say maybe we'll do a bit of Reno. Maybe we'll do a bit of Reno. It's going to be quite difficult, I think. Well, actually, no, we can try what we did before. Let's let's do that. Let's maybe do a bit of Reno for maybe about half an hour or something like that, and then I'm going to head out. So if you want to join us for some Reno, we can... well, we sort of made that happen last time. So let's do it. Let's do it, guys. On some runways, harder is better. Yeah. Yeah, Manacle, yeah. I mean, I suppose you don't want to be too hard, but yeah, definitely not, buttering it on certain runways is definitely preferable. For sure. Oh, it's Zach. Amazing, dude. I will try and remember Zach. Thank you very much, Zach. Any more streams this year? Yeah, I want to say yes. So, yeah, hopefully at least probably one more before the end of the year. And I am actually going away fairly in the next few days for a bit, so I'll have to isolate when I get back. So there probably will be a few streams actually. I won't be able to go out for New Year's anyway, so I might just stream. I might just do a New Year's stream. I think I think Orbex did a scenery actually where fireworks will actually go off at certain locations at New Year's. Absolute pleasure, Manacle. Glad you enjoyed it. Chris is up for some Reno. Brilliant. Ace is up for Reno. Tyler, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Good to see you. All right, cool. So we've got a couple of people up for Reno. Guys, if you're in the chat and you want to join Reno, I'll explain how we're going to make it work momentarily. I'm just going to nip to the loo for a second. I'm going to take a quick 5 minutes, but yeah, we're going to do some Reno, and if you want to join in, just say yes in the chat, and then I'm going to explain the rules, and well, not the rules, but I'll explain how we're going to get into a game together. But get it loaded up anyway. I'm going to have 5 minutes, like I say, and we'll get it rocking once I get back.
17 set a new piston speed record of 531.5 miles per hour just before the Reno event. In unlimited class, you'll see the fastest piston-powered airplanes in the world. 2002, featuring match racing with Czech-built L39 Albatross jets. Six-Cat is the most decorated plane of the T6 class.
Right, we are back. Has the music stopped? Oh, no, it hasn't. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. Okay, so Reno, guys. Reno. Are we ready? So this is how it's going to work then in terms of trying to get into a race with each other. So obviously we all need to pick the same class. So we'll go multiplayer quick match. And we are going to go for... I think we're going to go for the T6. I think the T6 is what I enjoyed the most last time. No, we'll go for the Unlimited. I think the Unlimited was the one. Yeah, it was. Yeah. So we're going to go for the Unlimited class. So, what you want to do, guys, is once you get to this screen right here, obviously select your aircraft. Don't click select just yet, because that will start the matchmaking. And what we're going to do is we are going to... I'm going to count down. In the chat, I will type in 3, 2, 1, go in the chat. And when you see go in the chat, then click select. And we're all going to click select at the same time. And that should give us the best chance at getting in a race together. Now, am I creating a group, Chris? I'm not going to create a group, mainly because it has no effect. It doesn't seem to have any effect, so we're just going to... I'm not going to bother with making a group, because That didn't work last time, I don't think. So we'll just do it like this. And if you want to join, if you want to try and get into the race with us, I'm gonna do the countdown in the YouTube chat. So if you want to join, come over to the chat on YouTube, and that will mean then we can have everybody can be synced up in terms of the chat at least. All right, guys, Chris and Asa. I don't know if anyone else is going to join for this for Reno, but just let me know. Let me know when you're ready, and we'll get things rocking. Let's see how the newest video is doing. I don't know if you guys have seen yet. We just released a new YouTube video on the channel for basically a bit of a hype video for the upcoming PMDG 737. So if you're interested in knowing a little bit more about what the state of that is, then head over to the channel and we've got a video there. Everything we know about the PMDG 737NG3 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Something I'm very excited about, so I hope you guys enjoy the video. All right, Chris is ready. Dave is joining as well. 1 minute. Yep. We'll wait for Dave. Looks like Ace is ready as well. Beautiful. Zach is going to sip this one out. No worries at all. Just let us know when you're ready, Dave, and we'll get rocking. Oh, damn. Already up to 1.1k views on that video. Holy crap, guys. You're absolutely smashing it. Thank you very much, guys, if you watched the video. All right. Right, let me just set up my control options, actually, because I think... I've got everything set up for the Airbus at the moment. So I can't remember what sensitivity I used on this aircraft last time I tried it, but minus 30% is a good default, so we'll go for that for now. And this I'm going to put on prop. That's looking good. All right. All right, Dave's doing the next one. Okay, guys, here comes the countdown. The countdown's coming in. This is your warning. All right, here we go. So I'm going to type it in the chat. Make sure you're ready to hit select when I type go. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, let's do it, guys. Here we go. All right, looking forward to this. It's been a while. I don't think I've actually played this since it actually released. Since that one stream we did when it released. Apparently they've had some issues with cheaters as well in this game mode, which I find absolutely astounding. I don't know how anyone is cheating in this. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. We've got Ace straight in. We've got Shuts in as well. Beautiful. Looks like we've got a little three-way action. I think it's just going to be us three by the looks of things. Race starts in 30 seconds. Let's see if anyone else joins. I guess the player population for this mode has dropped off pretty drastically, unfortunately. All right, 10 seconds. You guys, if you're racing along with us, you'll have to let me know what class you want to do for the next race as well. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. All right, here we go, guys. Bit of qualifying first up. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. And we're off. We're off. Not doing too badly so far. I haven't gone too high, which is nice. Bit late on this turn. Oh, a bit high as well, a bit high. Oh no, don't tip. Thought I was going to crash into the ground there. I need to adjust my camera a little bit here.
Watch your altitude. You're too high.
There we go. That's a little bit better. Coming up to the lap line for qualifying. Let's see how we did. Oh yes, coming in first with the qualification. Fantastic. Anyone taking bets? All right, let's get your bets in now. Let's get your bets in. Here we go, guys. Here we go. The main event. This is the real commentator from Reno as well, by the way. And now the race, indeed, Manacle. And now the race. 5k on Fuzzy to win. All right, here we go, guys. Oh, cutting it very tight here. Seems to be working though. Let's fix this camera. It's close though, it's close. Everybody's very close. Oh god damn it, why do I keep pressing that button? Oh, Schutz is closing the distance. Oh, a bit of heavy breathing there due to the G-forces, and again. Check this view out though, holy. Okay, I don't like that.
Careful, you're too high. If you continue like this, you'll be penalized.
Yeah, that definitely screwed me up a bit there.
That's the end of lap 3. You're doing great. Check your altitude. Get back down now.
Oh, Ace has fallen behind. Can he recover? Can he recover? That is the question. Bobby winning for shove. Pressure alarm. Please don't say that.
We're halfway home. Keep it up.
Oh, where's the third one? Okay, I passed it. There we go. Oh, definitely a bit late on that one. Oh, look at that. If you use smart camera, the camera will actually move so you can see the next checkpoint at all times. That's actually quite helpful. But it does throw me. It is throwing me off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Oh baby, I'm 6 seconds in front now. Holy crap! What's happened, guys? It was so close for so long. 2 laps left. Can I maintain? Can I maintain my composure here? I don't understand how there's so little amount of people playing this, to be quite honest with you. I'm actually amazed.
You're too high. White flag, white flag. We're on target for the win.
Final lap. Looks like you've done this before. I mean, we've done it a few times on, well, when it first released, we did quite a lot of racing then. But since then, haven't really done that much, to be quite honest with you. In fact, I've done none. I nearly messed up then, guys. I definitely did crash after I finished the finish line there. Here comes Asa. Beautiful. Come on, Shuts, give us a roll as you come in. Here he goes, and very nice, guys. Very nice. Like taking candy from a baby.
Let's hear it for our racers today. Another amazing
First place, I'll take it.
at the National Championship.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Very nice. Chris lost after 3 laps. Oh, that's unfortunate, dude. I tell you what, Chris, seeing as you came last, do you want to choose the next class for us to race with? Take your pick on whichever class. Backed under pressure.
Welcome to the biggest little city in the world. Home of the
Yeah, so we've got jet class,
air races.
unlimited, T6 class, or we can do biplanes. You choose, Chris. You choose. Assuming you're doing another race. Manacle, yeah. Yeah, I suppose we all made the podium though, didn't we, right? We're all winners here. We're all winners here.
In 2017, Boo set a new piston speed record of 531.5 miles per hour just before.
What do you click on to see the class? The class is in the top right there, Dave. Biplanes, for example, is this class right here. This is the T6 class right here.
In unlimited class, you'll see the fastest.
And then unlimited and jets. So you get onto this menu by just clicking on multiplayer quick match here. And then this is basically a class selection. Chris wants to do the biplane. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Did you hear that sound?
Don't ruin my efforts.
A pure symphony.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're all winners here, aren't we? We're all winners. I mean, come on now, you guys are tuned in to the best flight sim stream on YouTube. So come on now, come on now.
Of the T6 class.
You automatically win. All right, so let's go for the biplanes then. You guys, let me know when you're ready. So I think we've got Dave joining us this time. We've got Dave, Chris, and hopefully Asa joining us again. So yeah, just let me know when you guys are ready.
The jet class was inaugurated in 2002, featuring match racing with Czech-built L-39 Albatross jets.
All right, all right. Yeah, just let me know when you're ready, guys, and we'll start the countdown. All right, I think Chris and Asa are ready. Dave, how you doing? Oh, I didn't see this menu before. Very cool. Very cool. All right, Dave's ready. Fantastic. Okay, so everybody should be on this screen right now. Make sure you're on this screen, and then when I say 3, 2, 1, and then when I say go, click on select, and hopefully that should cue us all into the same match. So here we go. Countdown is coming. 3, 2, 1, go. The biplanes was definitely one of the ones that I sucked at last time. For some reason, it just seems to be, because the roll rate is so fast on these aircraft. It's I don't know. It tends to throw me off, I think. All right, here we go. So we've got Captain Jack Lyle. I don't know if this guy is in the chat. Let's see if we can get anyone else joining. This is quite a cool one, guys, because this actually starts... You actually start on the runway on this one. You have to do a takeoff. After the qualifying, that is. Oh, beautiful. We've got Asa and Schutz in. Is Dave going to get in as well? Let's see. Asa's got the S2A Toto. Very nice. There's Lively Vids, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Yes, I am doing a lot better. Yeah, thank you for asking. Yeah. All right. Oh no, Dave's crashed. That's unfortunate, dude. Well, hopefully you can make the next race, hopefully. That is unfortunate. Haha, 10k up for grabs this time. 10k on who though? Like who gets the 10k? And who is that on winning? Is that a bet or is that just a prize for the winner? Double or nothing. I like it. I like it. Motivational prize. Here we go then, guys. Who wants to win 10k? Zach's putting in the cash. All right, here we go.
We're in for one heck of a race.
Now, it's very, very difficult to see out of this aircraft if I remember correctly, so I've got to try and get my view sorted. Come see me after the race. Nice. Alright, here we go. Whoa, the roll rate is so fucking crazy. It's so sensitive. I need to stop wobbling about. No, don't hit the ground, please. It's so difficult to see in this one. So difficult. Oh no! Oh bugger! I've missed it. Oh my god! Oh, that just went so poorly. I've missed a pylon and I hit the ground. So this is not going to be a good qualifying lap. I might have to do this one from the outside, you know, guys. It's almost impossible to see from the inside here. Oh no, I'm not feeling too good about this 10k now. I'm not feeling too good about it. Alright, let's see what the qualifications were looking like.
Alright folks, it's time for the big show. You came for aerial speed and skill on display? Well, it all starts now.
Is it going to show us the qualification results? Hello? No, I guess not. Oh, I guess I was second somehow. I don't want to hit that guy. What the? Oh my god. That guy's struggling so hard. Alright, I'm going to do this one from the outside, guys, because it's just too difficult to see on the cockpit view. I need track IR or something. I'm going to try stay super close to the ground. That's what this guy in front's doing. Right, 1.3 seconds behind, 1.5 seconds. God, this guy is absolutely smashing it.
Good start. That's the first lap done.
Two seconds behind. 2.1 seconds. I think he's messed up there though. Come on. .9 seconds. Yeah, I like it. I like it. 2 seconds again. Could be one of the cheaters. What makes you say that, Manical?
You're entering the third lap. Keep going.
I mean, I can't really seem to catch him at all. Although I do catch him occasionally, but it's difficult. Oh! I just touched the ground there with my gear. He's too fast. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he is just pulling away, really, isn't he? Wow. Yeah, just absolutely pulling away. I mean, if he is cheating, I don't really understand why, because, like, there's so little people playing this anymore. It's like, what's the point? Like, oh yeah, I'm at the top of a leaderboard for a game mode that nobody plays. Yeah, he's just pulling away. He's just pulling away constantly. I mean, if somebody wants to report him for cheating, if you think he is cheating, you can see his name right there. But I don't know. I honestly don't know how to tell. Like, yeah, he seems a bit faster, but I suppose, you know, I'm definitely not that experienced at this, so it seems plausible that he's able to pull away from me.
Just 2 more laps to go.
I mean, I'd... Chris has given up. Oh no. But how? Yeah, I have no idea how, to be quite honest.
Now's the time to show your mettle.
Because I'm outside, I need to fly inside. No, Lackwed, oh no, Ace is coming in on the inside. No, you fly on the outside of the pylons, dude. And pull G-force. It was my impression you don't want to pull G-force, because G-force is going to give you more drag on the aircraft, and therefore it's going to slow you down. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah, maybe that is the case, but I just can't see from inside that cockpit, unfortunately. So I can't really do that inside. Yeah, I need some... I could do with some track IR to actually do that from the inside. What's happened here? That plane was just stuck there.
One race. There can be only one winner. And show some appreciation for all of our racers.
All right, there we go. Nicely done there, Acer, on just sneaking in while I was paying attention to chat. All right, GG's, guys. GG's, GG's. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. I'm thinking we do the jets maybe for the last one, and hopefully we'll see if we can get Dave in on this one. I don't know if Dave, you want to. I don't know if you're going to try and get in on this one as well. We'll go for the jets, I think, this time though. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think you're probably right, actually. I definitely do perform better when I tend to fly from the inside. Ah, no, Dave, really? Having to reinstall? Oh, that's really, that's a ball ache. Gotta take the opportunity while it's there in my experience. Love to see it, Asa. Love to see it. All right, guys, let's do one more then. Unfortunately, Dave won't be able to join us for this one, but let's do one more, and let's this can be the decider. This can be the decider. Win a channel event in real life at Reno. I don't know, Manicle. We shall see. We shall see. Chris is ready for another humiliation. All right. All right. I assume you guys are going to be ready. Are you guys ready to go straight away? I don't think we really even need to do the countdown, to be honest, because of the amount of people that are playing this. I'll do it anyway. So we're going to go for the countdown now then, guys. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see how this goes. I can't remember if I liked the jet or not last time. I feel like the jet is probably one of the more difficult ones. Oh, Soldier. I just realised, Zach, that's forgive me if I'm wrong, but I've just seen your picture. Is it Zach Chambers from Facebook? Forgive me if I've just the pennies dropped on that one, I think. Just suck. All right, let's do it. We've got Asa again. We've got Schutz again. Brilliant. Oh, it is. Oh, fantastic. Sorry, Zach. I completely just didn't... For some reason, it didn't click in my head until now. This one's for a PS5 as soon as I get one. Yeah, I imagine this would be really cool to play on a console. I think it's just a bit of a shame, really, though, that so little people are playing it. You would have thought on an evening there would be more people actually queuing for it, but I think we've only come across one random so far. But yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it, Zach? It has been a while. Well, welcome to the dark side anyway. The stream, I think, personally, I think it looks a lot better on YouTube, so... So glad to have you, glad to have you. Alright, here we go, guys. Final race. This one's for all the marbles. For all the marbles, guys. Always difficult to get into a full race now. Yeah, it seems that way. It's quite upsetting, actually. Quite unfortunate considering this is a payware add-on. Alright, here we go then. Just got to be careful not to pull too much G in this one, because this naturally corners a little bit wider than the Unlimited. Feeling quite good so far though, feeling pretty good. Bit too much G there, I think. The trouble is with this aircraft is I've not really spent any time with them in just a free flight mode. So I'm not actually 100% sure which the G gauge is below. Oh, look at those times. That is close. Holy crap. We're within 0.4 of a second of each other. That is wild. This is going to be an interesting one then. Let's go. Oh, Zach's got his money on Acer for the win.
Time to watch the skies.
Alright, here we go, boys. It's on now. It's on. This is a competition. This is a competition.
They didn't see you coming, but they sure saw you passing by.
Oof. Tight.
That's the first lap done.
I think that's my G gauge, top left.
Get back down now.
Top left, I think that's my G gauge. So I'll pull in 6G right now. 2Gs, 4Gs, 6Gs. Come on, Schutz, I've got faith in you. You can do it. You can do it.
End of lap 2. Keep it steady.
Oh, that's tight. To the ground, I mean. There we are. Oh, did I miss one? No, I didn't. Okay. I thought I missed one there for a sec. Going to be a high G turn. Oh no, not too bad, not too bad, not too bad.
3 laps down, 3 to go. You're doing great.
I'm pulling away from you guys now. Oh no. Oh no.
Check your altitude. Get back down now.
Oh, G-lock. Oh dear. Let's see if I take a corner really wide here and try and pull in. Shall we see if we can get a bit of a blackout situation going here real quick. Right, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh no. Couldn't make it happen that time. Holy crap, Ace is creeping up on me again. Oh no. They're rooting for you, Ace. They're rooting for you. It looks like Schutz is bringing it back as well. Love to see it. Love to see it. Lap 5 out of 6. Last lap coming right up.
White flag. One more lap. Stay focused.
Last lap. Last lap. The jet sounds so timid. Like it's so quiet compared to the other classes. Last corner. Let's go! GG, guys. GG. Holy crap. That was close. That was very close. Nicely done, guys. Nicely done. That was fun.
And there you have it, race fans, an unforgettable spectacle. What a show these pilots put on for us today.
There we go, guys. GG. That was fun. That was fun. Thanks for flying along with that, guys. Nicely done, guys. Nicely done. Asa and Chris. Good job, guys. And yeah, we'll have to do that again. Hopefully get some more people in next time, maybe. Hopefully Dave can get his sorted, and anyone else as well who is thinking about getting it. Although, to be fair, I'm not sure if I would really recommend buying this at this point because of the amount of people that don't play it. So, yeah. Could be quite fun for sort of community events, though, between us and things like that. So, yeah. All right, guys, that is going to be it from me for today. So, appreciate you guys tuning in as ever, and for the massive support today. You guys have been amazing. Thank you very much for tuning in, as always, everyone. Chris, thank you so much, dude. You have a fantastic Christmas and New Year as well. I'll probably catch you guys again before New Year, but I hope you all have a fantastic Christmas. Everybody, thank you very much for the massive support today. Anyone that's liked the stream, given a thumbs up on Facebook or YouTube, I really, really appreciate that. Feel free to leave a like on your way out if you haven't already. Zach, thank you very much for your big support, as well as Andy, Mariner, Asa, and Manacle. All very, very generous tips today, and I really, really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for joining in, and I hope you guys have a fantastic Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, have a fantastic holiday period. So thanks again for tuning in, everybody, and I will catch you again just before New Year. So have a good one, everyone. Thank you again, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.
Reno is the only place on Earth where you can race an airplane to its maximum capabilities.
Well, this is awkward. My end scene isn't playing. There we go. All right, guys. Take it easy. Thanks again. I'll catch you again in the next one. Bye for now.